Today's topic of discussion is anxiety, and I do want to apologize. My life has been very hectic. I was supposed to make this video about 3 days ago. I took the notes for it. I had the notes ready and everything, but between my kids and yeah, I haven't been able to make the video. So here goes. Thank you guys for being patient. I know there's people that have been waiting for it because this was actually a request video, so I'm so truly sorry. Um, okay, so anxiety. What anxiety is, it is intense, excessive, and persistent worry and fear about everyday situations. Fast heart rate, rapid breathing, sweating, and feeling tired may occur. Fears can be strong enough to hinder one's daily activity. And it says fears because people with anxiety typically get anxiety because there's something that they are afraid of doing in a situation. So that's basically what that means when they reference fear. There are 5 major anxiety disorders: generalized anxiety disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, panic disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, and social phobia, also known as social anxiety disorder. Occasional anxiety is an expected part of life. You might feel anxious when forced with a problem at work, before taking a test, or before making an important decision, but anxiety disorders involve more than temporary worry or fear. For a person with an anxiety disorder, the anxiety does not go away and can get worse over time. The symptoms can interfere with daily activities such as job performance, schoolwork, and relationships. And then I go into more detail about each anxiety disorder. I did not even know that there was more than one anxiety disorder. I thought anxiety was just anxiety, but apparently anxiety is the big picture, and then there's little, you can have different types of anxiety. So the first one, generalized anxiety disorder. People with generalized anxiety disorder display excessive anxiety or worry most days for at least 6 months about a number of things such as personal health, work, social interactions, and everyday routine life circumstances. The fear and anxiety can cause significant problems in areas of their life such as social interactions, school, and work. The symptoms include feeling restless, wound up, or on edge, being easily fatigued, having difficulty concentrating, mind going blank, being irritable, having muscle tension, difficulty controlling feelings of worry, having sleep problems such as difficulty falling, which would be insomnia, or difficulty staying asleep, restlessness, or unsatisfying sleep. All right, the next one is panic disorder. People with panic disorder have recurrent unexpected panic attacks. Panic attacks are sudden periods of intense fear that come on quickly and reach their peak within minutes. Attacks can occur unexpectedly or can be brought on by a trigger, such as a feared object or situation. During a panic attack, people may experience heart palpitations, a pounding heartbeat, or an accelerated heart rate, sweating, trembling or shaking, sensations of shortness of breath, smothering or choking, feelings of impending doom, feelings of being out of control. People with panic disorder often worry about when the next attack will happen and actively try to prevent future attacks by avoiding places, situations, or behaviors they associate with panic attacks. Worry about panic attacks and the effect spent trying to avoid attacks cause significant problems in various areas of a person's life, including the development of agoraphobia. And the next one is phobia-related disorders. A phobia is an intense fear of or aversion to specific objects or situations. Although it can be realistic to be anxious in some circumstances, the fear people with phobias feels is out of proportion to the actual danger caused by the situation or object. People with the phobia may have an irrational or excessive worry about encountering the fear, object, or situation. Take active steps to avoid the feared object or situation. Experience immediate intense anxiety upon encountering the feared object or situation. Endure unavoidable objects and situations with intense anxiety. Specific phobias include the fear of flying, fear of heights, fear of specific animals like spiders, dogs, or snakes, receiving injections, and fear of blood. Alright, next is social anxiety disorder. People with social anxiety disorder have a general intense fear of or anxiety towards social performance situations. The worry that actions or behaviors associated with their anxiety will be negatively evaluated by others, leading them to feel embarrassed. This worry often causes people with social anxiety to avoid social situations. Social anxiety disorder can manifest in a range of situations, such as within the workplace or the school environment. Agoraphobia is the fear of using public transportation, being in open spaces, being in enclosed spaces, standing in line, or being in a crowd, being outside of the home alone. In severe cases of agoraphobia, an individual can become housebound. And next we have separation anxiety. Separation anxiety is thought of as something that only children deal with. However, adults can also be diagnosed with separation anxiety disorder. People who have separation anxiety have fears about being parted from people to whom they are attached. They often worry that some sort of harm or something untoward will happen to their attachment figures while they are separated. The fear leads them to avoid being separated from their attachment figures and to avoid being alone. Okay, so what anxiety means for me, I literally experience anxiety every day about something. It's almost 99.9% of the time because of my kids, not my daughter. It's my son. My son's a pain in the butt. Like, for example, we can do a quick story time. All right, let's do story time. So yesterday, and also before I start this story, I want to just let you guys know that, like, when I talk about parenting and mental health, like, this is literally what I mean when I say that. It is very hard parenting with mental health, and you need a support system. This is why I can't stress enough family and friends being there for you, because you need them. Yesterday, I needed somebody, and somebody was thankfully here for me, because as I'm about to tell you, yesterday could have ended badly, and I'm very grateful that it didn't. So yesterday, I'm already worked up from having to deal with him because he's been acting very badly lately. I think it's because he's upset that my daughter's getting most of the attention. He's used to getting all of the attention, so I think he's just lashing out on me. And if you ask me, I've been dealing with it pretty well. But like I said, I have these mental health issues, so sometimes it gets to me more than others. Yesterday was one of those times where it got to me. And so yesterday, we come into the house and I tell him, TJ, I need you to go to the bathroom. We were getting ready to eat. I was getting ready to make him something to eat. He usually goes to the bathroom before he eats, and then he eats, has a snack, and has juice. It's our little routine. So I say, I'm going to make your food. Can you go to the bathroom, please? He just stares at me and looks at me with this face, like. So I'm like, all right, either we could do this the easy way or the hard way, but like, you have to go to the bathroom. You can't just not go pee. You're gonna pee on yourself, you know? So he's still staring at me. All right, cool. So I proceed to put the baby down because I was holding the baby. I was holding her car seat. We had just came back home from dropping off my husband. And so I go, the baby's sleeping, so I'm not really worried about her. I put the car seat down. And I literally, physically, even though I probably shouldn't have, I most definitely hurt myself, but it's all right. I'm okay. I picked him up. I carried him to the bathroom. I put him in front of the toilet. I pull his pants down. I lift the toilet seat up. I move him close enough to where if he starts peeing, he'll pee in the toilet. And I say to him, all right, like, I made this easy for you. Now you can just go to the bathroom. You didn't have to walk. You didn't have to do nothing. You didn't even have to pull your pants down. I did everything for you. All you have to do is just pee. All I want you to do is just pee right now. So he's just still standing there. He's holding his little wee-wee. You know how you gotta like hold your wee-wee to aim it? So he's holding his little wee-wee, but he's just standing there. Like, he's not peeing. He's not even trying to pee. He's literally just standing there. So I say, all right, cool. Well, I left your sister in the car seat. I can't just keep standing here. I don't know if she's gonna wake up. So you can go pee. I'm leaving. So I walk out. I close the bathroom door. I literally was gone for about 60 seconds to 90 seconds, a minute to a minute and a half. I come back, I open the bathroom door. As I'm opening the door, he lifts up his head and looks at me. And I literally am watching him pee on the floor. He's purposefully peeing on the floor, looking at me and peeing on the floor. Like, he was dead serious. I snapped. This is the part where I snapped. I literally had a mental breakdown. I slammed the bathroom door because I knew if I walked into this bathroom, I'm going to hurt this little boy. Because, yeah, he's acting really crazy at this point. So I just closed the bathroom door back. I called Graham, my husband's grandmother. She's like looking at me all surprised because she's never seen me so worked up before. I'm literally like shaking, like pacing, because like my legs are shaking, my arms are shaking, because I'm really so freaking mad that I can't control my bodily functions at this point. I'm unable to control what my body's doing at this point. So she's freaked out. Bro, I need you to get TJ for me because I can't deal with him right now. I need you to please do this. So she gets up, goes to the bathroom. She doesn't even realize what he did because I'd never told her. I couldn't even speak. So I never told her like what happened. I could barely talk. As I'm speaking, my voice is literally like cracking and shaking. Like I'm barely able to even get the words out to say to her like, yo, I need you to grab TJ for me. Like seriously, this is real. So I never told her what he did. So she goes in the bathroom and she's still trying to get him to go pee because I can hear her like, hey, TJ, like, why don't you just go pee? And then she realizes, because she must have looked on the floor for whatever reason, she looks and she sees the pee on the floor. So she, are you freaking kidding me, TJ? Like, even if she was upset by it, she was a lot more calm than I was. But yeah, any normal person would be upset by a kid just peeing on the floor. But yeah. So TJ's on punishment this week, and I don't know if you guys saw my Facebook status, but that's what my Facebook status was about, because I am so bad at punishment, because I feel so bad because I know he's bored. Like right now, he's in the house, he's very bored. He keeps coming out and bothering me. Like he knows I'm making my videos, but he don't have nothing to do, so he keeps coming out and asking me random questions. And I have to keep stopping my video to answer these questions. But like, seriously, I understand it because I know you're bored right now, so I'm entertaining him and his weird questions. Because he's not getting no toys, he don't got no game. He can only watch TV if it's with me. But I do let him pick what he wants to watch. Like Netflix or something, he'll watch like Batman and watch a Batman movie before bed. I do let him do that. But he don't watch TV like throughout the day. No candy. Everybody knows TJ loves candy. That's his favorite thing. He gets a piece of candy every day after he eats. Yeah, he's not getting no candy. Like, dude. And I told him, like, bro, I'm taking you to the doctor because at this point, I don't know what else to do. I know there's nothing physically wrong with him, but it's all a mind game. Like, seriously, it's all a mind game. The reason why I'm calling his doctor, and I'm calling his doctor in front of him, he's going to see me call his doctor and tell his doctor everything that he's been doing. He doesn't like to go to the bathroom. He's peeing on the floor. He's acting. He's not listening, all this stuff. I'm going to tell his doctor. Hopefully, the doctor is cooperative with me because, like I said, it's all a mind game and lets me bring him in. And then the doctor will tell him, hey, you can't do this stuff. You have to go to the bathroom. You have to listen to your parents. Because at this point, I don't know what else to do. Like, I am baffled. And I even try to spend time with him and everything. Like, the one day, I'm going to give you guys another example. The other day, we were supposed to go to the movies. And this was like his day. It was supposed to be TJ's day. We were designating a day just for TJ. Whatever TJ wants to do, we're going to do today because we get it. We understand that the baby's here. We're giving all the attention to the baby. So now today is your day. We're going to spend time with you. So he said he wanted to go to the movies. We were going to go see. He wanted to see Aquaman. I wanted to see Captain Marvel. To be honest, I wouldn't want to see both because I wasn't going to leave that movie theater without seeing Captain Marvel that day. But he wanted to see Aquaman. We was going to take him to see Aquaman. But then he starts acting crazy. Like, he'll be good for a few hours and then, like, randomly, you'll be like, hey, TJ, can you go to the bathroom? And then, boom. Like, it's like he snaps out of whatever good boy trance he's in. And he don't want to be a good boy no more. He wants to just disobey everything. So we ended up not even being able to go to the movies that day because I'm not going to reward you if you don't deserve to be rewarded. I understand, like, it's all about spending more time with you and stuff like that, but at the same time, like, if me taking you out to do something fun is going to Like, first of all, this is costing me money and taking me time out of my day. I don't have to take you to the movies. I was choosing to take you to the movies because I wanted to be nice to you, because I feel like you deserve to go to the movies, because like I said, I know we haven't really done anything with you lately like we used to do. We used to do everything. Go out, go on walks, go to the park, go food shopping, all that stuff. Everything we used to do with TJ, but now that the baby's here, it's a little bit different. Like, hubby will stay home with the kids, I'll go shopping, or like TJ will stay home with Graham, I'll take the baby out and stuff like that. So him seeing me and hubby with the baby more, I know it's annoying to him because he's a 4-year-old and he's used to getting all the attention, and now he's not. That makes perfect sense. But at the same time, I can't help you if you're not going to help yourself, if that makes sense. Like, I can't take you somewhere, spend money on you, make you happy, if you're not gonna make me happy by listening, because listening is very important. And he lies. It's not that he doesn't just listen, he lies. And I don't know where this lying stuff came from, because I hate liars. I'm not a liar. And I literally say to him every day, like, if you tell me the truth, you won't get in trouble. I will honestly look at you, I'll be mad, I'll tell you, like, you shouldn't have done that, but I won't really be mad if you told me the truth. I can't be mad at you for telling me the truth. But TJ likes to lie about everything. Literally everything. He could go pee right now and I'll ask him, did you go to the bathroom? He'll tell me no. Like, are you kidding me? Like, literally, it's that real. Like, this is really real right now. But I'm gonna get back into the video. I started going way off topic, but I do experience anxiety every day, mostly with my kids. I definitely have generalized anxiety disorder, where I get shaky, restless, insomnia, what else? I definitely do have difficulty concentrating sometimes. When I start getting very anxious, I can't think. It's literally like my mind goes haywire. I can't even explain it, but it's like somebody clipped a circuit in my brain and my brain's malfunctioning and I can't think straight. I can't focus. If you probably ask me a question, I'm probably going to curse you out for asking me that question. Not that you did anything wrong, but because, like, I can't answer you because my mind is short-circuited right now. Seriously. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. So that's what that is. Panic disorder, I most definitely have. I have been having panic attacks lately because, like I said, I've been getting very worked up by my kids. Like I said, yesterday I had one. And that was very bad, but I haven't really had a panic attack in a while. Like, since I've had my daughter, I've been having them, but that's just because of the stress of me having her. Like, it's new to me. I've never had to deal with 2 kids at one time. I could barely deal with one. I don't know what made me think it was a bright idea to have 2, but yeah, that's what I did. So this is what's happening right now. But before I got pregnant and had my daughter, there was a time when I was having panic attacks every day for no reason. Well, there might have been a reason, but because, you know, sometimes you don't know your own triggers. I don't know if you guys know that, but you can have triggers and not be aware of the triggers. So somebody could say a word or somebody could do an action and it can make you have a panic attack. And you won't know why you're having this panic attack, but there's a lot of subconscious stuff that goes on in your brain. And that is really what was happening to me, because I was so messed up from things that happened to me that any little thing could cause me to go into a panic attack. I'm so serious. I could be sitting in a room by myself just thinking about stuff. Nothing related to anything bad, but like I said, it could just be one word. One word in that thought and my whole body is corrupted. I'm having a panic attack. I can't breathe. I feel like I'm dying. Like, yeah. And this is when I discovered the grounding technique, because I went on Google and started looking up stuff like, why do I keep having these panic attacks? Because they were starting to scare me. Because at first, I was thinking like they were asthma attacks, because seriously, like, I really felt like I was having an asthma attack. Like, I couldn't breathe. My chest was getting tight. And then to come to find out, they're not asthma attacks. They're panic attacks. I did not even know that I suffered from panic attacks until they started getting very severe. But once I had a severe one, and you know, you start thinking about stuff that's happened previously, you realize like, wow, so this is what this was. And it built up. It didn't start as being very severe panic attacks. Like now I have very severe panic attacks. When it first started happening, they weren't severe at all. It would just be me shaking, or like my speech would go slurred. I wouldn't be able to really speak like how I told you yesterday. Like when I went to tell her, like, I need you to watch TJ, I could barely talk. I was stuttering and my voice was cracking and shaking. Yeah, stuff like that. But it wasn't very severe at all. It would come, it would last a minute, it would go. And I didn't realize that these little things that I was experiencing were panic attacks until I started having very severe ones. And I'm like, oh, that's what this is. So yeah, I do not believe I have any phobias. I don't think I have any irrational fears or anything. I mean, I'm like scared of spiders, but like, if there's a spider in the room, I probably just won't go in that room because I feel like the spider's going to get me. But it's not like a severe fear. Like, I can be around a spider. Like, if there was a spider right here, right now, I'd be freaked out, but I wouldn't start running and screaming and crying. Oh my God. Like, yeah, no, it's not that serious. So I don't really think I have any phobias. I used to be scared of dogs as well, but like I said, like, it's not really, I wouldn't consider that a phobia because it wasn't severe. I'm lying. I was like screaming and crying every time there was a dog around, but only big dogs. Big dogs freak me out. You want to know why? Because I feel like little dogs, like if they come and try to bite me, like I could just kick the mess out of you. Like, I'm sorry, I'm against animal abuse. Let me just say that. But like, if I'm being attacked, I'm going to defend myself. I don't care how big the animal is. I'm going to defend myself. I fight bees. I'm that person that when they see a bee fly past their face, they don't run. They square up like they're ready to fight the bee. Like, I'm so serious. Like, this is real life. I really square up at thugs. So, like, if a dog's trying to come attack me, I'm gonna punt it. If it's a little dog. That's why I'm not afraid of little dogs. Little dogs be all bark, no bite. It be the big dogs that freak me out, because big dogs, I know if I get bit by a big dog, I'm a little person. Like, I'm very small. I don't know if I look small on camera, but I'm very small. I'm 5'5". I'm like 120 pounds now. This is the biggest I've been. I've never been 120 pounds. My daughter just blessed me. Seriously. Like, because before this, I was like 100 pounds before I got pregnant. I was like 105 pounds. Small, mad skinny. So if a dog bites me, it's not going to end very good for me. It's going to end very badly for myself. And that's why I don't like big dogs. Like, I will run from a dog. I'm not a runner, but I'll run from a dog. All right, what's the next one? Separation anxiety. Like I said, people think only kids can have this. I most definitely have separation anxiety. Like, I'll give you guys an example. Every time I leave my mom, I cry. And I try not to. I try to hold it in, and I tell her, like, yo, you can't cry, because if you cry, it's going to make me cry. Because I know I'm holding in these tears. So if I see you crying, it's going to make me cry. And I'm trying to be a big girl. You feel me? I'm trying not to cry. But, yeah, that never happens. Like, when I leave my sister, I cry. When I leave my mom, I cry. Me and my husband, you could ask anybody that knows us, we're attached by the goddamn hip. Like, so serious. I really have separation anxiety. And I believe my husband has it too. But, so we're most definitely attached by the hip. Like, if he's somewhere, I'm somewhere. Seriously. Only time we're not together is when he's at work working, or if I go and I do work. Seriously. That's really the only time we're not together, because I can't bring him to work with me, and he can't bring me to work with him. One of us got to stay home with the kid, the baby. So, yeah, that's literally, like, the only time we're not together. I'm, like, not even exaggerating. I'm being so serious. That's literally the only time. And obviously right now when I'm making my videos, but do you guys want to know something? Majority of the time when I'm recording these, like, he's sitting next to me. He's just not saying nothing, because he knows, like, just, he's not going to be talking in the background of my videos like TJ does. TJ likes to talk in the background of my videos. But my husband, he's more understanding. He stays quiet. But yeah, a lot of the times when I'm recording, he's there. I'm so serious. And, so yeah, it is very bad. I do get very anxious when I know I'm going to be separated from somebody for a long time. Fun fact, when I went on this college trip when I think I was 17, I went on No, I wasn't 17. I was 16. I went on this college trip. It was a bus tour trip, and uh we went down the East Coast, and we went down south, and we went basically like we drove down south, and then we stopped at colleges on the way, and then we drove back and we stopped at different colleges on the way back. That's how it went. Me and my mom are very close. If you know us, you know how close we are. Yeah. I think I lasted, like, I held it in for, I think, a day, if that long. It might not even have been a full day. My mom will tell me. I know she remembers. When she'll watch this, she'll tell me. I'm not sure if it was even a full day, but, like, I literally, like, I couldn't even hold it in. I started crying. And I felt, like, such, like, embarrassment about this because I'm around people, so they're like, "Oh, what's wrong? Like, are you okay?" Like, they're thinking something's wrong with me. Why are you crying? I'm crying because I miss my mom. I'm separated from my mom. That's why I'm crying. And everybody's like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Like, I'm really mad right now that I want my mom. I want my mommy. But yeah, that's what separation anxiety means for me. Social anxiety, I also do have. I hate going to social gatherings. And I went through a phase where I went out a lot. So people were probably watching this that know me, and they're like, oh, she's lying. No, let me tell you something. When you're off drugs and alcohol, you do a lot of stuff that you would not normally do because you get liquid courage is a real thing. Seriously. Or when you're off of Xanax, you seriously get courage that you would not have if you had not taken the Xanax. So when I'm going to clubs and I'm going to bars and stuff like that and I'm having a great time, I look like I'm having a great time, yeah, no. Try me out without the alcohol and without the Xanax, and I'll probably have an anxiety attack because there's too many people around. The music is too loud, and I can't deal with it. Seriously. There was a restaurant that we went to the one day, me, my husband, and my son, when I was pregnant, and I literally, like, was contemplating leaving this restaurant the whole time I was there. The only reason I didn't leave is because I know my husband was enjoying himself and my son was enjoying himself. But, like, this restaurant was so loud. There were so many people talking, so many voices, and then they had this guy on the side playing his freaking guitar mad loud and singing music, mad country music, and it was just too much noise for me at one time. And I was like freaking out the whole time I'm here. Like, I don't want to be here. I could not wait to leave this restaurant. Like, seriously, situations like that. I don't even like being in a house with too many people. Like, when we had family come down here and there was like maybe like between like 8 to 10 of us in this house, I sat my behind outside. I can't be around all y'all people. Too many voices talking at the same time. I don't know who's talking to who, what conversation is what. It freaks me out. It seriously freaks me out. And then when I'm walking, I can't walk somewhere without like touching somebody or bumping into somebody. It freaks me out. I don't like that. So I just go outside and I smoke or something, or I just sit outside and I just chill outside, just like away from the people. Seriously. And the last thing that I have here is agoraphobia. I don't have agoraphobia. When I think of agoraphobia, I think of Shameless. I don't know if y'all watch Shameless. Sheila has agoraphobia. She's terrified to leave her house. Like, she freaks out as soon as she walks out the front door. She freaks out before she walks out the front door, but she tries to force herself to leave the house, and then she gets outside and she's like, no, I can't do this. So that's what I think of when I think about agoraphobia. And it's actually funny because she started getting over her fear. She started going outside, and then the one day she walks outside and like this truck comes flying out of nowhere, boom, crashes down right in front of her, and then she's like standing there like like it's not funny, but it's funny because it's a TV show, but in real life it wouldn't be funny. So she's standing there freaked out, and then she just runs in the house like and then it's like her agoraphobia starts all over again. Like, she did all this work to get herself okay to go outside. Like, she's finally happy she can go outside, and then boom, like, something tragic happens, and she's back where she started, very afraid to go outside. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope this video isn't too long. I hope you guys like this. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Please share my channel. Get your friends to share my channel. Subscribe to my channel. I still have those t-shirts on sale. I have the donation open. I have bracelets, like I said. I have suicide awareness bracelets, mental health bracelets, bipolar disorder bracelets, domestic violence bracelets. I have an anxiety cube, and I have motivational sayings bracelets, and I have don't ever quit bracelets to remind you not to ever quit, which is the most important thing. Do not ever give up. If you're watching this, please do not ever give up. Um, and that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching.